Guys, it's Skybird here, and I just want to go ahead and talk about a couple of things in this video. It should be a fairly short video. I didn't post anything yesterday. I kind of wanted to let the content on the channel currently have its room to breathe. That said, I was doing some work in the background, including creating a brand new 2-part mold for the Komau mask. That said, I'm not 100% satisfied with how that mold came out, so I may go ahead and scrap it in favor of a different mold here in the near future. But I'm pretty happy with the overall color here. It's not a perfect match for LEGO Sand Blue, so it's not something that I would say is I would call a color match. It is too saturated in its color and maybe a little bit too cool in tone. The Sand Blue has this sort of unique quality where it's both like a cool tone color, but it has a subtle warmth to it, maybe due to the age of the pieces yellowing over time. I don't know exactly what it is, and it's really hard to quantify. But that said, I will go ahead and focus on more of those in the future, but I went ahead and produced just a couple of masks in this color here. With that out of the way, though, I want to go ahead and say that I'll also be putting out some more videos on the channel related to some breakdowns for some different builds that I have done, some things by popular demand, some things that I've already alluded to in previous videos, like the G2 Matau build here. I absolutely love the build for all of my G2 Turaga. They're also one of my most liked posts on Instagram, which I would highly recommend checking out, which you can do in the description. But that said, if this video goes over well, then I will obviously release the post or the video for the other 5 Turaga as well. Super happy with these guys, with how they came out. They carry over a lot of their sort of traits from Generation 1, you know, reflecting the heights and different weapons and things that they use. And his weapon, personally, is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite. It's hard to say, because I think I did do a pretty good job in terms of the weapon design for my Generation 2 Turaga, making them feel unique, but feel related to the weapons that they had originally used on the sets. So really happy with how this guy came out. Moving on to another video topic, though, one of the things that people have been demanding for quite a while that I do a video on is a breakdown for my Phatu Fantoka / Mystika working claws. And the way that these work is actually fairly simple here, in that you can actually push on the mechanism you use to spin it to collapse the claws, to pinch the claws together. You can, of course, rotate the claws as well, and now you've got your propellers that can spin as you would expect. There's obviously more parts involved with a build like this, but I think it is worth it to really upgrade your Phatu build for your own, you know, displays or what have you. And the nice part is that many of these colors are also available in several different colors. So if you like the silver for Phatu Mystika, then you can use the silver. But if you want to use orange or brown or etc., you really have options here as well for all of those things. With that out of the way, we've also got another popular demand item. In fact, one of my most viewed YouTube shorts specifically has to do with this build in particular, which is my Onua Mystika working quake breakers or working chainsaws. And I'm really happy with the design of this. It's a little more straightforward in how it works. And obviously this was designed before we had access to the light gray chain pieces, but I do think that the black works out well here. Obviously it goes with Onua's color scheme itself. That said, it's a really nice piece. Obviously you know, it's just a chainsaw. It's nothing too fancy going on here, a little more self-explanatory, but it can be attached to the hand on the back end here and also connected to the Mata foot, which I'll show in that video as well. So new things coming on the horizon. That said, I am considering lending my voice to another project that I may be working on here in the near future. I've had a lot of people complimenting me on my voice, so I have to say thanks for that. I never particularly considered myself having a good voice, but we'll see. If you guys like the content, then I'll probably produce one video over here. It's not really going to be related to Bionicle or any of the resin casting stuff, but it's just kind of a side project in itself. And if you guys like it, then I'll push it off kind of onto its own channel, and you guys can view it there. So that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to like and subscribe, because of course it helps the channel out. We are continuing to grow at a pretty steady pace, so I'm very happy with that. And of course, you can check out my links as mentioned. My Discord and Instagram are in the description below. You can also check out my Patreon, which will have 2 new exclusive channels on the Discord server. One is open currently. The instructions channel is coming soon. So that's pretty much it. And I don't think I have anything else to say. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you guys want to see next, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I've got some shorts to work on here in the future. So take care.